following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
Nuclear launch detected.
All right, everybody, this is the third episode of Brave New World. We're going to try something different today. I got my girlfriend with me. We're going to see how this works out. Say hi.
Hey, hey.
So we're going to talk about a couple of different things. We got some conspiracy stuff. We got some current event stuff. We're going to find out some history, how we got to where we are today. So
I'm going to learn today also?
Probably not. Probably not.
I'll educate.
Who are you going to educate?
Many.
Many? Many what?
Many years on this earth, I know a lot more than you do.
That's true. You should know about 11 years more than I do.
I hate you.
All right, so when I met you, you didn't give a shit about anything political, any current events, right? Am I right?
That's correct.
Okay. So, today, right now, how do you think you got to caring more about what's going on politically in the world?
Definitely from seeing you and your interests and concerns, and just picking up a little thing here and there on YouTube or something you show me.
Okay, so growing up, did your father ever talk about politics, or your mother? Did you hear anything, at the table during dinner, your dad pissed off about something he read in the paper or saw on TV? He wasn't real political, right?
No, not up until the last year or two.
Because of Trump.
Doesn't like Trump.
Okay, and I'm going to recall when he found out that I liked Trump.
That you're a Trump supporter.
Yes, and I believe his words were, "Okay, bye, see ya.
Get out of my house."
Get the fuck out." He said, "Get the fuck out." He didn't say get out of my house. He said, "Get the fuck out." And that was after I did him a favor. I thought that was funny. So, all right, what are your feelings on Biden versus Trump right now?
I'm not real smart and educated on political stuff, but to watch the rallies and the debate, I see that Biden absolutely is not capable of running a country. I see how strong Trump speaks on his concerns and beliefs and what he can do to change and make America great again. So that's really what you show me and what I've been seeing or reading or crossing by something on YouTube, and I said, "Oh, look what I saw today. Check this out. I can't believe this. This guy really don't know what the hell he's doing." I mean, definitely is out there 100%.
Yeah, and now, okay, so to your history, I know that you used to work hospice.
Absolutely.
Okay, and every time you see him walk, you always call it out. He has that fucking Alzheimer's walk.
Yes, he's got the that gait walk that all Alzheimer's patients have. They have a very wide gait when they walk, and
now when you say wide gait, what do you mean? Because it looks to me like he takes little tiny steps.
yes, with his feet are open more wider with his walk. Not a soldier walk. He's more wide, like a wobble walk.
Yeah, it looks to me like he's trying to make sure he doesn't fall.
Yes.
And he always has that face. I saw the 4th of July fireworks. It's like a kid at his first birthday party. He knows something fun is happening, and he sees a lot of people around him, and he has no idea why. It's like your last birthday and your first birthday are like the same fucking thing. You know there's people around for a reason. You don't know what the reason is, but you're smiling.
Exactly. That's what I see also.
And you have Trump, who I believe is 3 years younger. So when you get to be that old, 3 years is like really not that much. And you see them side by side, especially when they were debating, and it's night and day. And Trump is just a naturally...
He's got his wits. Trump has his wits.
100%.
And his brain is 100% there functioning, and you can see the brains, they are completely functioning for Biden, and there's absolutely signs of sundowners, Alzheimer's, there's definitely dementia.
Yeah, now, just to reiterate, she is not a medical professional. She just has a lot of experience working with demented old fucks.
Absolutely.
And that's what he is. He is a demented old fuck. And it's time for people to wake up and see what's going on in this country. It's going to shit. We got people coming across the border, killing, raping, robbing. It's in the papers. And
Unaliving.
Essaying.
We're going to be proper.
No, you could be proper. You're. I mean, now you're going to choose to be proper?
Only because I know what can happen. You can get flagged and tossed off, and we're not going to do that because we want to let everybody know what the heck is going on.
That's very true. So that might happen. But facts are facts, and that's what's going on. I guess I got to clean up my language a little bit. I don't know.
Be you, boo.
My dog is licking his ass right now.
Damn it. Save me.
Stop it. All right. This is coming from someone who does not give a shit, or formerly did not give a shit about politics, and even she sees it. I don't know if she's going to actually vote for him. Are you going to vote?
Let me hold you there.
Okay.
I was never into politics until I had a position that I could have acquired because of political power in a department and what are we going to say?
Okay.
Organization.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
That is all political.
Mm-hmm.
So I was forced to have to get into some sort of political party, which I don't even understand the difference between them, to be honest with you. I was told what to do. I was told who to vote for. I was told who not to vote for. On everything I was given, every instruction on who needs to be checked on my ballot.
Right. Now, okay, so there's going to be a lot of history here. So she's exactly right. I know exactly where she's coming from. It was the same thing with me when I started with this certain organization. Political favors were done. That's how both of us got our jobs. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything about that.
It's who you blow, not who you know.
Yeah, who'd you blow?
No one, but that's the way, you know.
Yeah, I didn't blow anyone either.
You didn't either?
I'm not into that. Yeah, so I'm actually registered Democrat.
I am also.
Right.
Forced.
Pretty much. It's pretty much forced.
Before then,
right.
I never voted a
Me
day in
neither.
my life until that year that I was put into this.
Right. Yeah, exactly right. Same with me 14 years ago. I didn't give a shit about politics either. I was 25. I'm 39 now, but I was 25 back then. Up until then, I never gave a shit about politics. I was actually, believe it or not, pretty left, to be honest with you. Now, they say that when you're young, you tend to be on the left because your heart, your heart's in a different place, don't you think so, when you're younger?
On knowledge. It was all not.
Well,
not
no,
knowing.
right now what I'm talking about is not so much knowledge. Like when you're younger,
when I was
right?
younger, I
And-
didn't care what happened with the world. It wasn't my problem. I couldn't save it. My theory was my vote's not going to change the world, so why do I even vote?
Okay, see, now I was a little different when I was younger, and when I say younger, mid-20s. Okay, my outlooks would have been considered left, pretty fucking left. I voted for Obama his first time. Can you fucking believe that?
I believe I voted for Hillary Clinton.
What?
I was told to vote for Hillary Clinton.
Okay. Wow. Oh, so you started this job after me, so you were into politics in some way, shape, or form.
I was forced into politics 2016,
Oh, yeah, well, that would have been Hillary versus Trump, sure.
and I was told to vote Clinton.
Okay, and believe it or not, I actually had to go door to door, knocking on doors and shit.
I also was forced to do that and hand out
Yep.
papers showing the one party.
Yeah, and I had about, I don't know, 100 flyers, and I put about 20 on the doors and threw the rest the fuck out.
No, I was there with another person who got me into the game with that organization, and I was forced to hand out every flyer, every pamphlet.
Now, when you say forced, you don't really mean forced. You just mean you want this job, this is what you're going to do.
I was not allowed to go back to my car until they were gone.
Yeah, well, me neither, and that's why they just disappeared. Like, Trump's votes in 2020 just disappeared.
Plead the fifth on that one?
Okay, it's okay. You're out now. You can,
I did work the election division also, just to let you know. And there was a lot of strange things going on with the mail-in ballots, I will say that.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to ask you to elaborate because we still are both somewhat politically hooked up in some way, shape, or form, so we don't need to talk.
I'm not politically hooked up. My words...
Your microphone on?
My mic is on.
Ah.
My words and what I speak might affect you towards that organization.
You think I give a shit?
No, I know you don't.
Truth is the truth. I mean, as far as this...
Just blame me. I ruin everything.
Nah. As far as this certain organization goes, as far as my Facebook post goes, my YouTube shit, I'm never going to make manager, foreman, supervisor, whatever you want to call it. And that's okay with me.
It's not with me.
Oh, make that money, huh?
Isn't that what this world is?
Yeah, it is, unfortunately. Some guy I saw on YouTube or Facebook, he saved his grocery list from 4 years ago, okay? And he bought the same shit. So you're
Oh,
talking...
inflation.
Oh, yeah, you're talking 2020 to 2024, not that long. It cost him almost 4 times what it cost in 2020.
I did see that also.
And, I'm not going to get into the blame game. Like, it pisses me off, some of these people who think Trump never makes mistakes. Biden is solely to blame for the inflation going on. No, it's not. That's not the case. This shit takes years. And it's all blame. I can blame everything on the Federal Reserve, I mean. And, I've educated you over the years about what all that shit is. And the Federal Reserve is not federal at all. The old saying is the Federal Reserve is about as federal as Federal Express. It's just a name of basically a company. And they don't have to answer to the government. They are their own entity. They can do whatever the fuck they want. And in the end, all this shit is their fault. You don't know what to say on it? That's why I'm trying to teach you.
I fully can't catch and grasp all of that. I understand what you're saying. Money ain't real money.
No, money is not real money. And what I mean by that is every single dollar printed by the Federal Reserve, by the Mint, whoever prints it, right, is printed at a debt. So basically you could say that every dollar basically costs the economy, in a manner of speaking, $1.50. There's not enough, and there will never be enough paper currency in circulation to pay off the interest gained by printing money. You know what I mean?
Right, I remember that.
Yeah. Anybody listening to this, all 5 of you, who are probably family members anyway, watch... 4?
Go with now.
Watch Zeitgeist Addendum. It will change your life. Watch a video called All Wars Are Bankers' Wars. It'll definitely change your life. It'll change your outlook on life. And for the better, definitely for the better, but you will feel defeated and horrible
depleted.
and depleted. Defeated and depleted after. It actually sucks to hear the truth about these things. But if you're armed with the truth, you can make better decisions concerning your life and what you're going to do. You can work as hard as you want. I mean, long gone are the days where your father. Okay, here you go. Your father, my father.
Okay.
Your father worked his whole life.
Yeah.
My father worked his whole life. Okay, 4 kids on your part, right? You're the 3rd.
Yes.
Okay. Now, you just weren't poor, right?
Struggle.
You struggled. Okay, you weren't poor. Did you guys go on vacations?
There was a property that the family did own that we did go to. That was our vacation. 1 year.
Once a year.
1 year, we did wind up going to Happy Land down in Florida.
Happy Land?
Well, I don't want to say what it is. Like,
Oh, the mouse guy?
yeah,
Okay.
Mouse Guy. That's the only vacation. That's the only time I was ever on a plane with my family on a vacation.
Okay. Well, my point is that long gone are the days to where that the husband could work, 2 kids, a dog, white picket fence, 2 cars, mother stayed at home, still had a family vacation. That's impossible. It's absolutely impossible right now. It's very sad, and there's so many things that go into that and go into why that happened. Okay, let's talk about the feminist movement in the 60s, okay? Women's lib, all that shit.
Right.
Do you think that movement had the best interests of women
I never
at the
understood
forefront?
I never really understood the whole movement. I believe a woman should be home raising her child, honestly, and taking care of the home. My honest opinion, crazy it may sound, but I also believe that women need to be strong enough to take care of themselves and their family when they don't have that spouse, husband, father of their children in their life.
I 100% agree with that.
And that's not you embedding that and forcing that down my throat. That is my own honest opinion.
Okay, that's actually kind of surprising because you've never really said that before.
Because I'm always because I was forced as a mother. I was stayed at home at mom. I was the stay-at-home mom. Raised my 4 children. Got separated. Was forced out into the working world.
Right, and
And
as a side note, all 4 of those kids turned out to be good, stand-up women who
absolutely,
handle their shit.
definitely. Oh, and they
They're
always
lovely
say,
girls.
Always say that, Mom, you're the reason why we're so strong and independent. Because I taught them, like every parent, mothers, single mothers, should teach your children. You need to take care of you first. Your friends are not always your friends forever. Your siblings are your best friends for life. Period.
Yeah, I mean, hardly ever do I see one without the other. At least one of the 4.
Oh yeah.
There's
They're
always one together with the other, and that's a
they're
good thing.
always-
That's like refreshing.
And they say, and they will tell everyone, that's my best friend. My sister's my best friend.
And this, by the way, this is not to say that the father was not a good father.
Oh, no, he
because
was a great father,
I hang
still
out with him.
is.
He's a great guy. I like drinking with him.
He always was there financially, but even so,
You still
Child
had to
support.
do things yourself.
oh yeah. I mean, and not. I probably didn't have to financially, honestly, but there was extra little things that I did want in life because I was getting plenty in child support a month, and the extras that he was given and doing for the children and for myself when I was doing it on my own. But he's always been a great great provider, great father. He's a good guy. I'm not going to knock him, but when I did want to do more for my children, I wound up going to school. They had to sacrifice, the girls were watching each other while I was getting through school. And we made it, and we made it pretty damn far together.
Yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly. Now, I come from a totally different situation. My father was a doctor. I am the accident. Well, my mom said, "You're a blessing." I was a blessing.
My mom don't tell me that. I was an accident also.
Well, your dad wanted a boy, and you were just the last chance.
No.
He would
I
have kept fucking till he got a boy. He finally got one.
They were using precautions, and I wound up being the...
Oh, you blasted right through that condom, didn't you?
It wasn't a condom, it was an IUD.
IUD. IUD. What is an IUD, by the way?
Intrauterine device.
What, you stick it in and the sperm just slides into it?
Look.
Well,
I guess... I don't know.
okay.
We're done with that.
All right, that's fine. So, my parents custom built a house, 3 bedrooms. That's how I know it was an accident, because I didn't have my own bedroom. Why would you custom build a house with not enough bedrooms for the kids?
I don't know. Why would a father with a wife and 4 children buy a house with 3 bedrooms? Explain that one.
Well, maybe there's no 4-bedroom house.
Oh, I'm sure there was in that town. My father secretly built 2 bedrooms upstairs.
Yes, and he got all the proper permits too and licensing and all that shit.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
So it's hard for me to identify with struggles like she had growing up. Like I said, my father was a doctor. I'm one of 3. I'm the last one. And we didn't want for anything when we were kids. We had a very good... there's no complaints I have about my upbringing, about how my parents raised me. I just turned out to be a jerk-off. And I am living proof that how you're raised does not always impact how you grow up and the person you turn into.
I agree. Because I was raised struggling, sharing shoes and some clothing with my younger brother, hand-me-downs, having to go take food from my grandparents' cabinet so we could have lunch. And everyone thought I was going to turn out to be such a fuck-up in life, and I'm not. So it doesn't really matter how you're raised and where you come from. The person you are is the person you are. It's within you.
100%. 100%. I was definitely a little prick in school.
Still is.
Now I'm just an older prick now. I went from a little prick to an older prick.
I don't
So my parents raised me well, and you're going to turn out to, that was in the first episode with the rehab racket. I told you about all that. We don't need to go through that again. But there's so many things that are going on right now, and they're so intertwined, and it all goes back to, in my opinion, and I'm going to get a little deep on you. You might not even give a shit. I don't know what you're going to be able to contribute on this, but Zionist globalist bankers are responsible for every single problem in the world. Now, people hear that and they're going to say that's anti-Semitic, that's anti-Jew. It's not anti-Jew. I'm not anti-Jew, I'm anti-Zionist. Zionist is basically the white supremacist equivalent of Jews. Get what I'm saying?
I understand that. I understand your feelings.
Yeah, it's nothing against Jewish people, it's Zionists, and that's the problem. I don't care what anybody says, they do run the world. Stereotypes come from truth, okay? They run the world. They are the reason we are struggling. I see plenty of people who make nothing but good decisions in their lives. They don't live above their means. They don't overspend, and they're still struggling. When you see that, that's when you know we just don't have a chance. We really don't. And it really pisses me off. Like, So we've both talked about how money isn't real. We just touched that subject really quickly a couple minutes ago. But it still pisses me off when I see our government sending billions and billions and billions to Israel and to Ukraine. It's a fucking joke. It is an absolute fucking joke. In my opinion, Putin did absolutely nothing wrong by quote unquote invading Ukraine.
In my opinion, America is not taking care of America.
I agree with that.
I've never understood that when I see that they're doing for this, they're sending, tanks and ammo and funding these other countries, and I say they don't even take care of us. I don't understand that. I never did, and I guess I probably never will, because that will probably never change until the right guy steps in and just takes care of America. America is falling apart. It is sad. It's disgusting of what they're allowing. The border. I watch a lot of true crime. I have seen in the past month 2 children, another woman, all unalived because of these migrants. I don't get it. It makes no sense, and we have so much power. Everybody comes to us for all this money, for all this help. Help us. Help us keep everyone out of here. Okay?
Well, that's racist.
It's not racist.
Well, that's what people say.
People will say that. It's
Right.
not racist. I love all races. Okay? I have no problem with race. I have no problem with religion. I have a problem with things that should not be happening that we can control. That America can control. The people in charge, in power, can control to help everything for us. For our children. I have a grandchild.
And one on the way.
And another one on the way. And I'm sure I'll have many more, because I have 3 other daughters that are going to be doing the same thing, having families, raising children. I fear what this is going to turn to. And another issue I have, my daughter, this is like totally off topic, but we're going about how crazy things are changing. My daughter was diagnosed with PDD, which is pervasive developmental disorder, when she was 18 months old. Nobody, maybe 1 or 2 kids here or there, you'd hear, oh yeah, they're on the spectrum. My daughter was on the spectrum. She was above and beyond. You would never guess it until you had a one-on-one, face-to-face conversation. You'd never know. Everybody's on the spectrum now. Why is that? What is going on there? Explain that to me.
All right, well, real quick, you touched on a couple different things.
Oh, absolutely, because that's me.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Let's go piece by piece. So, why do you think the government does nothing or next to nothing to help its own citizens, and doing that by sending so much money overseas and allowing migrants in? What are your thoughts on that? Why does the government not help its own citizens?
I think they just want us to fail, honestly. That's what it looks like to me. I think there's so much stuff that is hidden and secretive and shady and dirty going on with all parts of the government.
Okay, now, why would they want us to fail? As their own citizens, quote unquote, why do you think they want us to fail? Because they're sick fucks? Like, what do you mean?
So we need to depend on them more and their needs.
Okay,
that's how I feel.
There you go. That brings me to civil rights during the not Ford, Johnson with civil rights. Okay. Sorry, black people. I'm going to say something. It was horrible for you guys, because what they did was get the black mother dependent on welfare. Women's lib, civil rights, they took the mother out of the home, right? It's what predators do in the African fucking deserts, you know what I mean?
And he's not prejudiced, believe me. His ex-wife African American. He has a daughter that is mixed. So there is no prejudice or racism with this when he's speaking, and I speak that from my whole heart and truth because he has a mixed daughter and a African American,
Caribbean, whatever, you know. It's
Caribbean,
yeah.
another one that came in.
You're right.
Don't get me going. Don't get me going.
Okay, but reiterating my point, right? They have gotten women out of the home, separated from the young. That's what predators do. Hyenas do it. Tigers do it. Lions do it. They pick off the young. They pick off the sick. Okay? They indoctrinate the kids in school, all the way from kindergarten to college. Indoctrinate them, poison their minds, brainwash them. The mother gets dependent on welfare. Why would you bite the hand that feeds you, right?
Agree. Absolutely.
Of course, civil rights and equal rights for everybody is the right, it's the right thing. It's just how they did it, and their intentions weren't pure. So that's what I mean when I say civil rights was bad for black people. That's all I'm talking about. I'll get into that in another episode. We're just touched on, this is like a train of thought conversation that we're having right now.
And throw me in the mix.
Right. Because the first 2 episodes, I tried to just talk to myself. It's fucking hard. It sucks. I bounce off other people real good, so that's why I'm bringing this one in.
Yeah, thanks.
So, okay. This is hard to decompress and talk about everything. Oh, unpack what you were saying. So, they send money overseas. Ukraine, Israel. Okay, Israel, first of all, does not need any more money. Up until now, Ukraine was the poorest country in Europe. We are sending tens and tens of billions over there. So, I believe, from what I've seen, you got to remember that the Biden family has lots of interests in Ukraine. There's a lot of human trafficking that goes through Ukraine. There's chemical labs there.
Ooh, I might sign off now. I don't want to talk about that.
What?
Human trafficking.
I'm just saying. I'm not going to get into it.
Don't get into too much because I don't really want to talk about that.
No, I'm just touching on the point real quick. These people are sick fucks. There's reasons why they are giving so much money to Ukraine. I do feel like Zelensky will drop the ball on these people if they stop giving money. I mean, this guy came to our country in the capital and basically told us that we need to start giving them more money. We allowed that. It's unprecedented. I can't believe it was allowed to happen. There's got to be a reason for it.
Hold on.
Goes
Who
back to
allowed that? What administration?
Biden's.
Biden. Okay.
Like I said, he has business interests over there.
Okay.
They make millions. And I do believe that Hunter Biden's going to roll over and probably squeal on his father. He seems like the kind of guy that would do that. But then again, Biden's so
once
old.
Daddy cuts him off, yes.
Well, okay, I heard something the other day.
Yeah.
Hunter Biden is now sitting in on Security Council meetings with Joe Biden. Hunter Biden.
We need to see an eye dog right now. What is condition?
Who?
Biden.
Seeing eye dog. What do you mean?
Meaning he needs somebody to help speak for him like his wife does for him.
Oh, Dr. Jill.
Yes.
Dr. Jill. Yeah. You answered all the questions and you knew all the facts. Helped him down the step. Not steps after the debate. Step.
And here you go. I feel like Biden right now, and I don't know what's going on.
Well, you said a bunch of shit, and I can't even remember all of it, to be honest with you. I'm just trying to focus on, like, Israel and Ukraine. So, you talked about migrants coming over the border, and you keep saying unaliving. I'm just going to keep saying killing and
No,
murdering.
don't say that. No.
Because that's what they're doing. I have no problem with legal immigration.
No, I have no problem with
My
that also.
grandparents were legal immigrants, and
My
they came here.
nieces are half.
Yeah, exactly.
I have no problem with that.
Neither one of us have it's the illegal shit. Just like I have a problem with anybody doing pretty much anything illegal. This is illegal. What's going on and what they're allowing. All they're doing is allowing them to come across the border, have anchor babies, and make sure those anchor babies vote blue. Now, if they voted red, they would have sealed those borders up tighter than a nun's ass. No one would be getting through.
Now, can you clarify on something. Are they not? Because I believe what I seen on an unaliving situation, that these migrants were actually being held from ICE
Okay.
with ankle bracelets.
Okay. What happens a lot is the ones they detain are told to go back. They get a court date, and they basically trust them to come the fuck back for their court date. Now, what dumb motherfucker's going to do that?
But what about the ones that are not sent back and have the ankle bracelet and they're still here being held by ICE? Who is keeping them here to have some place to stay? That's what I'm. Is our government?
Basically, who else would be? You know what I mean? There's something going on, and it's not even completely South American migrants coming over.
Mm-mm.
There's been a huge influx of military-aged males from fucking China. China, as Trump would say. China. Coming across the border. Why? Why the fuck are Chinese coming across the border? I kind of feel like, okay, that one day you are going to go turn your light switch on and no light's going to come. You paid your electric bill. I'm telling you, it's going to fucking happen sooner or later. And whoever's listening to this that knows me, and you included, my co-host, laughed at me when I got a level 4 body armor set. Okay? What do you think you're going to do with that? Why would you need that? What are you planning? I'm not planning anything. I got it because of what they're planning.
That's what you keep saying.
I hope it doesn't happen.
I hope so too.
But I'd
My
rather.
children and my grandchildren.
Well,
I don't worry about me. I worry about my
sure.
my
Same thing.
offspring.
Yeah.
Theirs.
Well, they're part of my family too, and I worry about them as well. But shit's gonna go down. I feel like probably in their lifetime, maybe not in ours, but
I know you don't like that I watch psychics and all that stuff. I know you're very bothered by that, and you know, to each his own. Follow it, don't follow it, don't like it.
witchcraft.
Witchcraft.
What does your witchcraft tell you?
My witchcraft tells me that there is going to be an Armageddon.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're not
And
very. See, I'm a Christian. I'm just a shitty
I'm
one.
a Christian also. I'm
Right.
very
So, are you
crappy
talking about
one.
that kind of Armageddon? Apocalypse shit, or what is your version of what you think Armageddon's gonna be that you've heard about from these psychics?
I think it's going to end. From what I think an Armageddon is, I believe it's going to be the end of our civilization. I'm sorry to say that.
I know. In what form do you think it's gonna happen? The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man's gonna come?
No, he's not. No, he's
Okay.
he's going to be busy that day.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think there's going to be some nuclear something going on. I think.
Okay, so you think it's gonna be a nuclear Armageddon?
I absolutely believe that.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you that that's not
Not
gonna
going to
happen.
happen.
No.
I know you're.
And the
not
reason
gonna
I say that.
happen. Because you know more about that stuff than I do.
No, I don't.
You're-
No, no,
you
no.
know,
That's
I
not what it
need
is.
you to educate me because I have feelings and thoughts and beliefs that are kind of like off the wall and crazy, and then you let me know things, and I realize, oh God, that was a dumb thought of my end. And then I look more into it, and I say, oh wow, you really did know. what
No,
you're
you
talking
don't.
about.
No, you don't have any dumb thoughts. That's not what I think at all. It's just from the things that I've seen and things that I've heard. Right? There will never be a nuclear holocaust.
No.
No, and the reason I say that is because, and here's where I get crazy. Okay, you break my balls when I talk about aliens.
Oh yes. I just don't think that every flickering light in the sky is a UFO.
I saw
sorry.
I saw him that night.
Okay.
You know I did. And
He
by the
saw-
way, we were both sober
his truth.
as eagles. Okay.
That is his truth.
The truth is the truth. That's all it is. We were at Myrtle Beach, laying looking
There
up
was
at the
seagulls
stars.
that were reflecting off of some sort of sky lights.
No. Okay. I know what I saw.
He also took photos.
Yes, but I don't have them anymore. What I saw, it doesn't matter. Whether I saw them or not, it doesn't change my belief, okay? There are extraterrestrial beings on Earth, okay, that will ensure that we never have a nuclear holocaust. It's been documented, classified CIA documents saying that there were UFOs over top of nuclear sites, and they deactivated the entire silo. They
Okay.
shut down. They shut it down. It went completely dead, and they will never allow us to kill ourselves with nuclear weapons. So, a nuclear holocaust ending of our lives has never been something I've feared. They will not let us destroy this planet.
Very, I'm lost on that one. I mean, you have your insight on it.
I mean, I kind of just think it's going to be more like these Chinese that have been allowed in here, and these probable cartel members coming from South America are all going to get they're going to get like a signal on their phones that says, let's go. And it's just going to be, there's going to be so many incidents of terrorism going off at once that it will be completely impossible to control. They'll all be at different points, critical points in the United States, and shit's just going to go down all over every state, multiple sites in every state, all at once. It'll be impossible to control, impossible to defeat.
You're getting really deep.
Well, that's my version of, you're going to go turn the lights on one day after you paid your bill, and there ain't going to be no fucking lights. I'm telling you that right now. You're going to look at your phone, ain't going to have no signal, and it'll be about a week. There'll be about, I'm telling you, there'll be a week. People will be nice to each other, helping each other out. Oh, you need this, you need that. Day 8, it's going to
Fend
be
for yourself.
yeah. Day 8, it's going to be fuck you. I ain't got nothing. Leave.
Yeah.
People will be civil for a little bit, and then it ain't going to be forever. They won't be civil for long. I have plenty of ammo, plenty of guns, plenty of body armor. I could take 6 direct hits from an AK-47 with my body armor. I ain't that worried about it.
You're gonna cut that out, right?
No,
Please.
no. It's all legal. I got all legal shit.
I'm not saying it's not legal.
Okay.
Just I don't like how it sounds. You know how I feel about that stuff.
They're all locked away. It's all safe.
That's great. I know they are. I know. Believe me.
Your
I know.
dad had guns. What's with you?
I don't have a fear of guns. I can shoot guns. I can load a gun. I can watch people shoot. They can watch me shoot. I don't have a problem.
By the
with
way,
that.
she went to the range with me, and not only was she a good shot, she had lots of fun doing it.
Absolutely, I enjoy it. I was raised shooting guns with my father. I was. I have no problems with that. I know gun safety and practice gun safety. and
You're just uncomfortable around them.
I'm uncomfortable with speaking on actions that can possibly occur.
All right, it makes you uneasy when I talk about that shit.
Yes. I mean, you can talk about it and feel that way. That's great. But
So-
I don't like to hear you say that because I guess it's the fear of the possible and the unknown of it maybe occurring one day, of what your feelings and your thoughts and your beliefs of how it could happen.
Well, I'm sorry to frighten you.
You sorry what?
Sorry to frighten you.
Oh God. I'm scared. I'm scared. No, you don't frighten me. I mean, like, that don't frighten me. Like, you and the actions that you would stand by and hold down the fort for us and keep us safe, I totally respect that. I don't know. I'm not afraid of death. Death doesn't scare me. I've seen it. I've been in many homes where people have passed
Okay.
naturally or, from diseases.
Okay, here we go. Here's another topic. Your father.
Yes.
So tell us about his description of his near-death experience. Because I've heard this story before.
Okay. Story is, this is all true. My father had an a great day. Usually not very friendly or nice. He was always very snappy and very mean to my one daughter who had the autism, because he didn't understand how she acted, and it bothered him that she wouldn't answer him or look at him when he would talk to her. He was being super nice that day. Great, wonderful. Offered things to me. I made dinner.
What year was this?
What year?
12, right?
No, 2016.
Oh, okay. Trump. Is that what happened? Did he have a heart attack because of Trump winning?
No, because it was in April.
I'm sick.
Yeah, he is.
I love her father, by the way. He's fucking awesome. But go ahead.
He told me he was tired, wanted to lay down a little bit. I went and did what I was doing. I straightened up. I took care of things around his house for him because my mother wasn't home. And I offered to do stuff around the home to help them out, to take some weight off my mother's back, and help my father. I always have been there to help my father with everything that he wanted help with. He went and took a nap. For some reason, something inside of me told me to go check on my father. I went to check on my father. His body was cold and clammy. He felt like, as I can explain it, as being Play-Doh. He wouldn't wake up.
Non-responsive.
I started pounding on him, punching him, and he quick jumped up, gasped for air, and told me he was getting a shower. So I went off back, finishing what I was doing, went and...
He acted like nothing was wrong.
Acted like nothing was wrong. I hear him get in the shower. I then hear a car pull away. My father took off, drove himself to the hospital, had a massive heart attack, they were ready to pronounce him, he coded, he was brought back, and when I went to see him that night in the hospital, he told me, "Why did you wake me up? It was so beautiful, it was so peaceful."
Did he give a deeper description?
He didn't, he just said it was so peaceful.
So
there was no pain, he said no pain.
So he was conscious of not being alive?
That's what he says.
Yeah, I would think so, because if he said it was peaceful and no pain, he must have been... All right. That's amazing to me.
I don't know, my dad's pretty amazing.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, that's a comforting thing to hear.
It is, and he's not the only one I've heard say that.
Right. Now, I had a near-death experience, but it was different, though. I thought I was dead. So, I was in a trench collapse in 2012. I was basically encased in mud for 6 hours. I was in a hole. I was doing irrigation, and we hand dug a hole anyway. We did not abide by the proper benching and shoring regulations. Didn't have trench boxes, nothing. So the only way they could get me out was they got vac trucks. They made a wall around me with plywood, put me on a harness, and they would slowly lift me up inch by inch as they pumped the hole dry. Anyway, I was getting very pissed off and just, I wanted to get the fuck out. I was in there for 6 hours. So they told me I was getting aggressive and hostile, which anybody would after that long time. I didn't know that the IV they hooked me up to, they basically gave me a paralyzing drug. I don't know what it was. It knocked me the fuck out. It was crazy. I could hear everything, but I couldn't open my eyes. I couldn't move, couldn't talk. I didn't know that they gave me this drug, so I'm on the harness, and it was choking me. And because I didn't know that they gave me that drug, I thought I was dead because I heard everything. I couldn't open my eyes. And it was pretty crazy because, I kind of just thought that I choked to death, basically. Again, I didn't know they were giving me that paralyzing drug. So, yeah, it was pretty crazy. Like, I was just like, oh, okay, I'm dead. And it was actually, like, I always think about it. I don't know if I have PTSD from that or whatever, but it was pretty weird. I was just like, all right, I'm dead. That's cool. I was at peace with it, But it's not a near-death experience. I just thought I was fucking dead. It's not nothing like your father. I didn't code or anything. But I completely thought I was dead, and I was completely okay with it, and it was the most peaceful, I don't know, 5 minutes of my life.
Insane.
I just wonder, everybody wonders what's going to happen. I believe in an afterlife. I might spend some time in purgatory.
Well, he will. That he will.
I'll be happy to be in purgatory. I mean, it means you're not going to hell.
Not right away.
I don't know. If you're in purgatory, you don't go to hell.
That's what they say. But how do you know?
Nobody knows. But you gotta have something.
Have faith.
You gotta have faith in something, right?
That's right.
I mean, look, you can't be sitting on the fence. God don't like that.
No.
You can't be like, oh yeah, I didn't really believe until I was about to die, and because everything abandoned me, I figured I'd,
Well, see, that's the other thing. Finding faith when you think that it's over. That's not, it's happened again recently with my father, with
Yes.
finding religion within,
Well, I mean, he was always
No.
a believer in God.
He was raised as a believer in God, yes. Was he? I mean, yes, we were forced to have to, my 2 older siblings went to Catholic school for up until like 3rd or 4th grade or whatever. And we had to do CCD after that. And I mean, it was more so my mother because she was always Catholic school. But not my father. I never heard my father speak of religion. I didn't know his father had like beliefs in religion either until after he passed.
Right. Now, see, we all went to Catholic school. You know that.
Yes, you and your siblings.
Yeah, I got kicked out
Wonder why?
first week of junior year. Like I said, I was a little prick. Then I went to public school. And Catholic school is absolute bullshit because people think you pay for an education, it's going to be a good one. I was so
That's what
behind.
everybody says.
The dumbest
Everybody I
motherfuckers
know.
in public school were ahead of me, and I was a smart kid. I was a jerk off. I am smart. I was smart. I'm a smart person who does dumb shit.
Yes.
And I'm only in the situation I'm in now because in some way, I guess I wanted to be. I could have been something good. I could have been something better, but
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
exactly, it doesn't matter. This is where I am now,
Yep.
making some podcast
With me.
with this, talking about. I don't know. We've talked about 30 different things. That's what I wanted to do. I just figured we would just do a conversation. This would be a conversation we'd be having if we were taking a road trip.
Yes,
Basically.
it would be. It would
But
be.
you're just a part of it right now. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Whoever's got to hear this. I
Whoever's
feel
got to
bad
hear this.
for you.
You can turn it off at any time. Feel
Mute.
free.
Next channel.
Next channel,
That's great. But you totally cut me off what I was saying with faith. Where's where we were about it. A near-death stuff with finding faith in religion.
How'd I cut you off?
Because you went off onto some tangent.
Probably started talking about myself again. I do that a lot. What was I called?
Egotistical.
Oh yeah. So
Ignorant.
we both worked at the same place. That's how we got together. And apparently, I was known as an egotistical prick, is what I hear. Correct?
Absolutely you were. And still are. And still are.
I get a bad rap.
So do I. Everyone thinks I'm such a horrible...
I know, we're talking about me.
But we're talking about me too. It's not always about you.
It's my podcast.
But I'm the guest.
No, you're second mic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm first mic. So we talk about me right now. So why was I known as an egotistical prick? I gotta know
Because you
this.
just looked ignorant. You looked
Looked
like you were
ignorant.
all about you.
I looked that way, or I spoke that way. How can I look like I'm all about
to
me?
me? You didn't speak to me for me to even
Well, we
have
worked in different
thoughts of
yards.
who you were.
We worked in different yards.
Yes, we did.
So how am I going to speak to you?
Exactly. So I didn't know.
Oh, so
you-
just have that fucked up.
Yes,
for no reason.
yes.
Oh, yeah,
Because
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what it is. Yeah.
Guess what? I didn't know nothing about you. You didn't even exist.
Oh, yeah, you knew all about me. You knew all about me. And the best part is, what you knew about me, was all a bunch of crap. Because I am so not the person that I was spoken of.
Right. Well, okay. I'm not an egotistical prick.
Like I said, I was not.
Back to you. Okay.
No, you're not egotistical. I will say you're definitely more generous and giving and more concerned and caring than I ever thought you would have been initially.
Yeah, I think.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, I'm the guy. You either love me or hate me when you first
Absolutely.
meet me.
Absolutely.
But usually the second encounter is better than the first one, and I think, I know the kind of person I am, and that's really I've heard that my whole life. Just like I look standoffish,
Yes.
like I'm going to be a jerk off,
Yes.
and I can be a jerk.
But people say that about me also too.
Sure, you know what I mean. And that's
I'm an analyzer.
me too.
Yeah.
Yep, I might not look like I'm paying attention.
No, exactly.
I'm always paying attention.
But then when I am paying attention and you see I'm paying attention, I have some lot of shit to say.
Right.
I will speak my mind on a lot of things, a lot of beliefs and feelings.
Yeah, well, and that's good and that's bad because there's a
Oh,
time and a
yeah.
place for that, and
Gets me in trouble all the time.
yes, that's what I'm saying earlier. I'll probably be well, I don't want to get too specific. I'll be in the spot I am probably for life.
Maybe, maybe not.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to play the game.
I wouldn't play that game.
I can't do it, man.
You see who played the game, what became of them with playing that game.
Yeah. And hey,
we don't like that flavor Kool-Aid either.
No, fuck no. I don't even like Kool-Aid. Period.
No, you don't.
I have nothing against
I'll do Hawaiian Punch, not Kool-Aid.
Hawaiian punches.
Yes.
We got blue shit in the
Pacific
fridge.
Cooler.
Yes. That's Capri Sun. You're on something different.
Talking about drinks.
All right. Yeah. See, she backpedaled there. She
Oh my
she was
God.
wrong, and I called
Yep.
her out on it, so she backpedaled.
No, it's because I know how to reverse.
It's a typical woman thing.
Oh yeah. Oh, here we go.
Oh, let's talk about that.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
Men versus women. Let's
men
talk about that.
versus women. Let's do
Yes.
it.
Men.
Wow, we
men
are going
speak-
off on a rant.
Men speak with and act with reason and logic,
No,
and women.
men speak with what's between their legs. Come on, their thoughts and their words are friggin' coming from below. You know that.
That's the only reason I talk to you.
Duh.
Now that I think about it, you might be right. You might be honest.
I'm 100% correct.
What were we doing? Washing out a truck? Oh, yeah, let me go help her. Yeah.
I said, this idiot, you keep going. You just
Yeah,
keep
and she
going.
let me do the whole fucking thing.
Yes, I did.
And she just stood there and acted like she gave a shit,
Yep.
All these
Ran out
dumb
of gas. I
motherfuckers.
ran out of gas on the highway.
That's a year later.
It don't matter. Still got it. I still got it.
Yeah, this one thinks that cars run on fucking
No, I
hopes
was
and
trying
dreams.
to get to the damn gas station, and it was only a tenth of a mile away, and you know that. I was almost there.
But you didn't make it.
But I did. But you did. And you saved my ass.
'Cause
So
that's
there
what
you
I
go.
do.
Right, okay?
That's what
That's
I
what
do.
you're supposed to do as the man of the house.
Yeah.
Okay.
But don't deliberately put yourself in that situation.
No, it wasn't deliberate. It was just...
It was
bad calculations on my part.
It was a woman move, yes.
No woman. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. It wasn't a woman move. I can't take that. Don't do it.
I just did it.
I don't like when you do that. Because, I'll tell you what, I am smarter and can do much better and
I don't think
more-
women are not smart. I didn't say that.
It was just a woman move.
Well,
It was a woman move. Oh, I forgot our anniversary. That's just a man's move.
I don't forget anniversaries.
Oh,
I put
forgot
that shit in
this.
my phone.
Oh my gosh, I forgot my water. Can you put it outside at the door for me? That's a
But
man
that's-
move. Oh crap, where's my wallet?
Because you move shit.
No, I
Right now, my dog is
I
ripping
move
open
things
cardboard.
to where they belong.
Where I put them is where they belong.
Right, where he don't remember where he put them.
Look, we talked about this. Inside,
It's my job, and outside is yours. We know.
That's right.
We know.
that's right. If you put something outside, I would know where it was.
No, we don't even know that half the time. Don't even.
I did only start talking to you because I wanted to, I mean, really, it's. Then I found out you were a good person. I mean, but I didn't really. That didn't concern me beforehand.
No, because you were only worried about one thing until you got to know who I was and see.
Yeah, but it's not like I hit it and quit it. You know what I mean?
You couldn't. How could you? How could you?
It was actually pretty much impossible for me to do that because of certain circumstances.
And what would that be?
COVID.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Fucking
He got forced
COVID.
to have to stay with me.
Motherfucker, dude.
As soon as we started talking. COVID,
The
yeah.
fucking COVID.
The COVID love story.
Shit. The fake virus got me isolated with you for 2 weeks. Right? Like 2 weeks?
Yeah, it was.
Because somebody had it.
Uh-huh.
Now, okay, COVID.
Mhm.
You got COVID before. You were down for 2 weeks.
I got COVID, yes, twice before.
Oh, and by the way, real quick,
I had both of my shots.
she had both her shots. And guess
he
what?
didn't have any shot.
I didn't have no shots.
And when he had COVID, he wasn't even feeling really sick.
Nope. I slept. I was really tired for 1 day.
And I was in bed feeling like junk
Yep.
for 2 weeks plus.
The only reason I found out I had COVID is because you had it and I tested myself.
Yeah.
Yep. And by the way,
But I didn't have COVID before the shots. When we were exposed
No,
and
we
locked
didn't.
in, we were
Right.
locked together with another family member of mine who had COVID, and all in the same place for
Yep.
2 weeks.
little apartment.
Stuck together, and neither of us got COVID. Okay? As soon as I got the shot, I did wind up getting COVID.
Right. We went to the shore for something. We had just gotten together, and you snuck. I don't know why you did this. You got the shot without. Not that you needed my permission, but like, you knew how I felt about it, and I would have advised against it. Remember?
That was the first shot. Yep.
Yeah. I don't think you got.
I went in to get wound care stuff in a store,
That's right.
in a
'Cause somebody we
pharmacy
know,
store.
somebody we know needed it. Right. And now I'm remembering.
and I said, "Oh, they were offering them. I seen there was a sign.
Right. Yeah.
Get your COVID shot." I said,
fucking
"Oh, let me get my COVID shot. Why
free,
not?"
free poison. Let me go get some.
Got it.
Got it.
And then, like 2 or 3 months later, that was the more mild COVID.
Variant.
No. What's the damn word? Come on, help me out.
What are you talking
Symptoms.
Oh, yeah.
I had.
Oh, you got it twice?
Yeah, I had it first with the first shot. Just after that,
Right.
and then after I got the second shot, that's when I was.
Down
that
and out.
knocked me down.
Yeah, you were down and
The
out.
second shot
Yeah.
got me good for a while.
Right, so I tested.
Almost a month completely.
Yeah, so I tested myself and I was really tired for a day and that's it.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking mutant, that's why. Like, really, I'm a mutant. I went to go get my ass hosed, remember?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I got a, what the fuck's it called?
Colonoscopy.
I got a colonoscopy up my ass. And I'm laying
It wouldn't be in
there.
your mouth, so whatever.
No, I asked for that. They didn't offer it.
No, okay.
I wanted it. So I'm laying on the table, and they say, count backwards from 10. So I, count backwards from 10, and they say, okay, well, count backwards from 15. I did that, still nothing. Turns out they had to give me double what they give the normal humans.
Yeah.
Fucking mutant that I am.
That he is. That he is.
How do we get on COVID? Oh, yeah. No, this is like, so I guess we're going like our little fucking history here. The Odyssey. That is
We're gonna have a
this
spin-off show.
It is this
Relationship.
abortion of a relationship.
Oh god.
Oh, and by the way,
Gosh, yes.
not to get too specific though, talking
Sure.
about shots and COVID.
Mhm.
The oldest of yours got all her shots, all of them, and the boosters. And she got it twice.
She got COVID while she was pregnant.
That's right.
She found out she was pregnant the same day she found out she had COVID.
Right. Now, was she bad? Did she get it bad?
Well, she was, yeah, but she also had the pregnancy tiredness and not
Yeah.
and feeling queasy and
Right. So
Gro- you know,
it was probably
groggy.
kind of hard to
but
differentiate.
yeah, she had the cough. I mean, she had a fever, but that's another thing I worry about with the grandchild, with my daughter having COVID when she found out she was pregnant in the first few weeks, 6 weeks of pregnancy. Love my granddaughter, but I swear there's something a little off with her. She does not pay attention. You have to fight her to listen, to do something.
Female.
Explain. Female. Oh,
Female.
okay. Okay.
Back to that.
Yeah. Okay.
You do all that shit. You don't listen.
I don't need to.
Why?
Because I have
Don't see. You believe in God. You said that, right?
the Father Almighty,
Fuck God the Father.
Creator of heaven and earth.
Of all that is seen and unseen.
Yes.
So then you are aware of the order, right? It's Christ over
the pecking order. Here we
pecking
go.
order. Christ over man, man over woman, woman over child. So you're supposed to listen to me, pretty much. It's not my rule.
It's not.
It's not my rule.
It's not a rule anymore. I don't know what century.
Now see, look,
you're in, but it's not my rule.
Listen, guys. Whoever's listening, she plays hard. She listens.
Excuse you. What?
Get close to the mic.
I don't listen because obviously I didn't hear what you just said. What?
But see, I told her to get close to the mic, and she just did. So she does listen very well. Look, I didn't make the rule. God did. You take it up with him.
I see that. This is the Matt show. You're welcome.
This is Brave New World, ladies and gentlemen. So I guess it's probably time to just fuck off for right now. Just something different that I wanted to do. I don't know.
He's been asking for a while for me to do something with him, and
she finally caved. So
I was forced.
there's going to be a lot.
Below the man.
You know what?
Below the man, and I have to listen.
You heard it. You heard it here
You
first,
heard it
ladies
here
and
first.
gentlemen. She does understand. There's going to be a lot of edits in this episode, so just it's probably going to sound like shit.
We're probably gonna have to do something again.
Oh, we're
But
good.
this is fun.
Yeah, it was.
Even if this is for shits and giggles, this was good.
Yeah, look, I don't even care really.
I love spending time with you. You have no clue.
You hear that?
Yeah, so we gotta get off here now.
She's got that phone sex operator voice right now. I didn't hear any of that.
Hi, this is Savannah. I'm with 1-800
Hot whore. Holy shit. Yeah, when I was little.
And I will be promoting my food finders.
Just went from 6 to midnight.
I will be posting a link to my
OnlyFans. Make some money, bitch.
Daddy.
Alright, guys, this is.
Yes, master.
She keeps going.
I don't stop.
You done? You're gonna wait till I start talking. Yeah, I know you are.
Absolutely.
I know you are.
Yeah, it was. That was fun. Alright, I'm out. If I get queef,
I hope
do
that
the
shit.
mic for you.
That was funny. See, that was funny. I just farted into the mic twice.
That was hilarious.
Alright, everybody. This is Brave New World. Signing off right now. I can't sign off like that. I gotta say something
No,
else.
we're not signing off like that. This was he farted.
Alright, guys. Thanks for listening. This is Brave New World. Like I always tell you, ask questions. Later. That's it. The fuck am I doing here? There we go.
That's fun. Oh my god.
Can we bang?
No. No.
Yes. Come on.
Shit to do.
It'll take 1 minute.
No, I want to fucking take a shower.
All right, just 1 minute. Come on.
No, I don't want it right now. Leave me be. It's still recording.
No, it's not. It is, but who cares? Come on.
No,
1 minute.
No.
2 minutes.
Got a hall masons. How they get on top, it's the money that we wasted. Better yet, brainwash money really faceless. Apocalypse now, military bases. Even if the White House got itself a facelift. Northwood, CFR, paper clip pages. Then we getting robbed, aristocrat snobs.